So I'm Spencer Kirkland. We're in the radiation oncology branch, which is a branch of the National Cancer Institute, particularly in the clinical center, though, at the NIH right now. I am combating lymphoma. Particularly, we're looking at lymphoma that affects the mediastinum, which is a soft tissue area near the heart and lungs in the chest. I'm originally from a town outside of Kansas City, Missouri, called Liberty, Missouri. Neither of my parents were scientists. School was always what they would consider a big priority for me in my life, and they encouraged me to focus and study and do my best in school. And ended up doing my best in science classes in high school. I tell people I was captain of the basketball team in high school. It'd probably be the first thing I'm proudest of, but I also did chemistry competitions as well, so it's definitely possible to be an athlete and also have an interest in science. I love the technical details of understanding science, but in particular I was drawn to medicine with the humanistic aspects of medicine and being able to translate what may seem technical in terms of the science to an actual human being. And really dealing at a personal level with someone is something I wanted to be a part of, so that's particularly how I went to medicine. The Medical Research Scholars Program allows students all over the country to come from their respective schools and do research at the NIH, which, as you can imagine, there's a plethora of opportunity here to do that. Most of the medical students in our program, a couple dental students and veterinary students as well. And I would say we're all interested in being physician scientists, and so we want to incorporate research into my career somehow. And so it's a one-year program. We've all moved here, and we're all in the thick of our projects now. And I think most of my colleagues, I guess you could call them, have really enjoyed it thus far. So radiation has long been one of the modalities that we use to combat or treat lymphoma. Even been around longer than chemotherapy, as a matter of fact. And historically, radiation was given and targeted based on anatomic landmarks. And so we didn't have as fancy technology as we do now with computers and imaging, targeting the radiation treatment to exactly where the tumor is. And so what we're trying to do is try to basically better target just the tumor and avoid a dose of radiation which can be harmful to normal tissues. So in modern radiation therapy, most of the planning is done through a computer, through software. Right. And so I am using that software to design 3 different treatment plans for these patients that have lymphoma in their chest. And so what goes into the computer is various images, so CT or CAT scans, PET scan images, and so we can pull those images into the computer, and that allows us to better see where the tumor may be. In short, we take all of that imaging information to try to best figure out where the cancer may be when it comes time to target our radiation therapy, and then we work with medical physicists to best use the machines to get the correct dose to that painted image where we want to treat the cancer. Any good research is you're going to fail from time to time, and there are going to be some dark days, so to speak. So you have to find something that you enjoy and that fuels you through when the going gets tough. And so for me, that's that, some of these patients die from this disease, so seeing those patients is a personal motivator for me. Whenever you get a result in research that you don't want, or there's a roadblock, to have that the motivation from seeing those people, that's what fuels me. But find some motivation to get you through the tough times.